Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and a young elected Democrat who voted for Kamala Harris at the Democrat National Convention this year has changed her mind completely. Not only left Kamala Harris, but left the Democrat Party in general. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. And if you're not watching us on YouTube, please visit that address in the lower right-hand corner. It's youtube.com/@ExplainAmerica, and hit subscribe absolutely free. It really helps us out. You know, there's an old saying, and the old saying goes, if you're young and conservative, you're heartless. And if you're old and liberal, you're brainless. I must have been heartless because I've been a conservative since I was 10 years old and understood the difference between the two parties. Literally 10 years old. Listening to Rush Limbaugh and Bob Grant, may they both rest in peace. Later on, Sean Hannity. I mean, since I was a kid. In grade school, I was voted most likely to become president. I think that was in the 8th grade. Most likely to become president of the United States, which is a job I would not want, but it just shows you where my mind was with politics at that age. And I guess I was always a conservative, so was I heartless? I don't know. But I think I just saw things differently. But, you know, young people, they're very idealistic. They believe in, you know, the pie in the sky dreams. And a lot of times when a young person is getting ahead in their particular field, it's very hard for them to change their mind and say, no, I'm going to start over. But this young lady, Audrey McNeil, a young, good-looking, black Democrat who's been elected as a delegate since she was 18 years old. She voted for Kamala Harris in this election at the Democrat National Convention, but what she said was she was very disillusioned by that convention. She's also very disillusioned with the things the Democrats stand for. And this young lady, a progressive Democrat delegate, she now considers herself and calls herself a constitutional conservative. And she's voting for Donald Trump and J.D. Vance in this election proudly. Now, you got to imagine, for a girl this young, this alienates you from your friends. It alienates you from these people that have been voting for you and these political circles you've been in. You now have to find new political circles. Now, I believe, just listening to this young lady, that if she puts her mind to it and she gets involved on the Republican side and meets the right people, she can be an absolute star in the Republican Party. That being said, I want you to hear it from her directly. So I want you to watch this and then let me know what you think in the comments.
In 2020, I was elected at 18 to become one of the youngest delegates to the Democratic National Convention on behalf of my district. And in 2024, I was elected again to return to the DNC as a delegate. But this year, I'm casting my ballot for Donald Trump. You see, after I was elected in March, which was before Joe Biden's debate, I wanted to go to the DNC because I wanted answers on free speech issues, the border, and the economy. However, after reflecting on my time at the DNC, I realized that it was no longer the party of free speech and civil liberties that it used to be. In fact, Patrick Henry once said that the liberties of a people never were, nor ever will be secure when the transactions of their rulers may be concealed from them. And for the rulers of the Democratic Party elite to install Kamala Harris as the presidential nominee via stripping the vote of 14 million Americans, including their own delegates such as myself, well, that was a decision and a transaction that was concealed. And now I'm happy to say that I'm officially joining the Republican Party as a constitutional conservative.